the most dislikable man on football fan channels. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're having a wonderful Monday, as I am. In today's video, we're going to be reacting to a video that has gone viral on the internet yesterday regarding this guy right here. Julian Becker, Aftv contributor, has been in controversy as we're going to react to it all. He digs out Manchester United fans side over a Palestinian badge. Now, yesterday, as someone that reacts to a lot of fan football content, I was deeply disturbed by what I saw yesterday. And in today's video, we're going to react to it again because there's a bit more context. Saeed, the guy in the video here, offers his response, go through what actually happened in the video and where we go from there, But yeah, appreciate everybody supporting, showing love, subscribing, liking the video for more. There's people on there that said that Aftv should be boycotted, that there are the Z word. In a bit of research, I found out that this guy has an uncomfortable background and it doesn't make good reading. But yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. Let's get into it. So yesterday, in reaction to the draw, Aftv Robbie always contributes onto other fan channels. He was at the United game talking to Saeed, talking about the 1-1 draw. Obviously, Arsenal fans are not happy. They drew. Man United are sitting in 14th. But as you can notice here, Saeed is wearing a Palestinian badge. Why is the Palestinian badge important? Because it represents the oppression going on in that country. Saeed is raising awareness for Palestinians in Gaza, the people that are going through oppression from this other nation with a star on it that I will not mention. It's been a lot more circulated in the media since October 2023, 2024, where, look, they're going over there, the Prime Minister, the governments have been going over there, treating it like it's an absolute war zone, and look, people are losing their lives, people are losing their houses. Before you react to this video, just deep it. Like, look at the roof. You have a roof over your head. Or if you're outside, you're able to have civilization. Whereas people in Palestine, unfortunately, they do not, due to the oppression. And I've seen comments in my latest videos talking about, it's their fault they started it. Even if they did start it, it's not a tit for tat thing. People are losing their lives. People are saying keep politics out of football. This ain't a political issue. This is a humanitarian issue. And big up Saeed for speaking up about it. But like I said, I thought I'd just raise a bit of awareness, giving it a bit of context as we go into the video right here.
Second or later, concentrate on this.
This is mid-video, by the way.
Listen, man. Concentrate on your team.
Listen, allow it, man.
Behave. Behave, yeah?
United fans are rattling Robbie, man. They're rattling Robbie.
Everything I could do for you. Listen, man, what are you doing in the league week in, week out? Week in, week out, you're choking on your period.
Listen. Julian's.
Yeah? You want to do that with that? Oh, you don't like these fellas.
No, but it's like
For context, right? Julian here, Aftv contributor of the religion of Judaism, right? They saying to him, being a Jewish thing is wrong, right? I'm not saying Jewish people are bad people, before everybody starts getting offended. I'm talking about this specific guy in the blue hat right here. He approaches Robbie in the middle of filming, by the way. I literally saw this and I thought this was right before they were going to start filming. But as you can see, this is mid-recording. Saeed wants to get on with the video. He goes up to Saeed and goes up to Robbie and says, do you want to film that? Are you sure you want to film that with that badge on? It's a fucking badge. It's a fucking badge. Imagine, and I see a lot of people, English people, say, this badge is offensive. All right. let's go to Benidorm, yeah, and take down all the English flags, all the British flags over there. Would you be happy if people, if Spanish culture decided to do that? Come off it. But like I said, look.
Do that with that on.
Julian's.
Yeah? Do you want to do that with that on?
Do that with that on. Not even saying the Palestinian logo. And you could tell he's looking at like, hold on a minute. This guy is discriminating me for my beliefs and my badge.
Oh, he don't like these fellas.
No,
but
it's
like
What's my channel, man?
It's his channel, though.
What's my channel, man? Bro, Julian, get out of here, man.
And just get away with it. For a bit of context, right? This is Julian. Julian is a well-known AFTV contributor, but he has become one of the most dislikable people on that platform for his opinions of the Arsenal games. This is the type of guy that literally just blamed Arsenal drawing against Manchester United over a wall, over the distance of a wall. And what? Because Gary Neville pointed it out. The game ended 1-1. Manchester United, they played well. Bruno Fernandes showing why his quality with his end product being sensational, as Martin Odegaard didn't do so well. But let's not talk about Man United performance. Let's go out there and moan about the referees. Don't get me wrong, I moan about the referees. But for him to blame it on the ball, and like, he's the type of guy that will make excuses after every game. After every game. He's the same bloke that cussed out Luton for not being a good area. Brother, half of London isn't a safe area. Arsenal are a North London football club. Come from South London. South London now. Go to Catford. Go to Lewisham. Go here, there, everywhere. It's not safe. But for him, he went on and mocked Luton, and they're like, when I watch this guy, he is severely unlikable. To the point where I've raised my voice again. To the point where I'm actually writing scripts about it. And I've kind of lost the tangent on it. Yeah.
Robbie, 1-1. What do you say?
See, even then, and I got to give a lot of credit to Saeed because he just brushes it under the carpet. In that moment, he knows, look, the cameras are filming. I'm not agreeing with what this guy has said, but I'm not going to cuss the guy out. Go away. Let me do what I got to do. Saeed has done a reaction to it. He's even reacted to what I've said. Let's continue getting into it, right? Obviously, after this video surfaced, it is blown over. It's blown up. Saeed was doing his live stream later on, talking to fans, and he issued an update onto what happened regarding Julian.
So you know the video that's circulating over there. Me and Robbie were doing an interview, and Robbie didn't have a problem, but obviously, so you know the video that's circulating over there. Me and Robbie were doing an interview, and Robbie didn't have a problem, but obviously, little old Julian decided to come over and point to the badge. Obviously, this is a Palestinian badge. It says Free Palestine because we're doing it in support of the people in Palestine who are going through a lot of oppression, and you know, there's a genocide going on. I don't, mince my words. There is a genocide going on, so we're in support of the people of Palestine.
Facts.
It's my platform, but how dare you not only interrupt the video, because you know the video was rolling, and everyone knew the video was rolling, but come on there and try to dictate what's going on my channel. Like, for me, it's Ramadan, innit? So I didn't want to swear. You feel me? Like, I try not to swear. In that moment there, I didn't want to swear. I just went, how dare you? Like, move. Like, just get out of my face, really. You know what I mean? And I know there's a lot of people that are talking about Robbie's name. I don't really want to put Robbie into this because Robbie was calm. He said it's my platform. You know what I'm saying to you? There's nothing that Robbie, I'm mad at him, or I don't want to group Robbie with Julian. I just want people to cook that fraud Julian and that absolute prick Julian. You know what I mean? For me, listen, I don't care what happens on my channel, bro. Like, listen, I come from nothing, bro. For me, it's about promoting and also raising awareness about Palestine, raising awareness about any problems that are going on in this world. I don't promote alcohol. I don't promote gambling. I keep it very, very 100 on this channel. You know what I'm saying to you? I've got morals in it, you feel me? So, end of the day, I will always stand with the people of Palestine and anyone who's going through oppression.
Yeah.
So, for that Julian to come on my channel and interrupt my video and to point at the Palestinian flag and go, basically, ineffective, go, what's that? Who do you think you are? Seriously. Like, and you know what I did? I did it on purpose. I left that video there on purpose. I don't give a shit. I'll admit it now. I could have easily said, you know what, I'm not showing it to people. But I had to show people the fact that you've gone on there, tried to coerce Robbie into saying, yo, you shouldn't be having that on your channel, or you shouldn't be having that around you. How dare you, man? You're supposed to be raising, you know, this very, very serious matter on what's going on in Palestine. But you're there trying to not associate people. Like, Robbie should be learning what's happening over there. I don't care. I'll say it to Robbie's face. Robbie should be knowing what's going on around the world.
Agreed.
Knowing that, you know, Gaza, the people of Gaza are under serious oppression.
Agreed.
You know, for you to be there, yo, like that kind of, like, it felt like to me, it was like, yo, like the people of Gaza, the people of Palestine are beneath us.
Exactly.
Nah, it's a joke thing. And I left it on purpose. I could have edited it out. But for me, listen, Robbie, I ain't got no problem with him. You know what I'm saying? I'll call him later on. Because for me, Robbie was calm with it. It's on my platform. And for those that are saying that I didn't have it on AFTV, I did have it on AFTV, but my jacket was slightly covering it. So I'm not scared to put it on no platform or whatever. I'll continue to voice my opinion on people of Palestine. I will.
And as this video surfaces, it shows that he was actually, it was here. And he's wearing the cardigan now as my lighting has gone off. It just happens to be a coincidence, right? So probably AFTV didn't even notice that until Julian just pointed that out on his own channel. But the problem with this is that AFTV have become controversial. Like AFTV and Robbie himself, they ain't angels in the situation. Although it was nice to see, like, say be defended by Robbie, and Robbie saying, look, it's his own channel. Look, let's not do that. He literally booted out Mo Hyder, right, for wearing the same badge back in 2022, right? 3 years ago.
And now, I don't know what changed, but it's very clear that we remember the series of events. It was agreed that me wearing a Palestine badge is like me wearing a Jamaica badge. And I use Jamaica as the example because Robbie is of Jamaican heritage. So, but irrespective of what country it is, whether it's England or whatever, in the St. George's, or whether it's irrespective of what the country is. And then for some reason, in this year, in the pandemic year, where we were filming virtually, so we're doing it online because we couldn't go to the ground, I sat down one day, logged into the StreamYard platform where the interviews were recorded. I was wearing this very hoodie. So this is all you could see on the screen. This is where, for me, everything changed. I sat down, logged on, and Robbie's first thing that he said was, "Oh, no, you're not wearing that. I'm not doing the interview with you if you're wearing that hoodie." And I couldn't believe it. I just could not believe that he said that. Because it went back on our agreement from years ago, and everything had been calm up to that point. And not only that, Loki, you tell me if I'm wrong, yeah? But is this not pure discrimination? If, I'm just asking you an open question here. Forget about Palestine or anything else. If two guys go to, let's say, a BBC camera, one of them is wearing an England shirt or an England hoodie, just like this, and another one's wearing the Scotland one, and the BBC cameraman or the BBC interviewer says, "Yeah, England, you come along, do the interview," but the guy wearing Scotland, no, you're not allowed to wear that hoodie. You have to take it off if you want to do an interview. How would you expect that Scottish guy to react? Think about your origins. If someone said that to you and there was a guy standing next to you wearing a different country, that was allowed, but your country of origin wasn't, what would you do? Would you comply?
You could watch the video for yourself. I've watched it, like, when it came out. it really was damning. And it really kind of ruined the reputation of AFTV because they were meant to be just solely a football fan channel, just talking about Arsenal games. You know, they gained a bit more brand reputation. They became a brand. They made incomes off of like advertising and branding, sponsorships, you know. And then while they became famous in 2022, that whole distinction of the Palestine badge, Mo saying you can't do that no more. You gotta protect these and you gotta protect that, and it's like I just find it really damning. I find it really annoying and uncomfortable. You know, that Palestine is getting oppressed even more. The fact that people are getting offended by a badge instead of actually being grateful for the fact that we live in England with a roof over our head, food, laptops, internet. You know, we're in an era where there's constant internet everywhere. And reacting, like I can react to this. I can write with a pen and talk, and it's like a lack of reality from these people. This is very damning on AFTV, on Robbie, because the football fan channel was meant to be about football, about Arsenal, reacting to games, and instead it's become about, oh, you can't wear this, you can't wear that, you can't do this, you can't do that. Bruv, just talk about the football. People say keep politics out of football. This is the same company that AFTV that raised awareness about Sierra Leone, going to different countries in Africa, in Ghana, talking about how good their fans are over there. But then you can't wear a Palestinian badge. It just makes no sense to me. Even when what was going on in Ukraine, AFTV were doing a charitable fair for it. And I thought, okay, cool, raise awareness to what's going on over there. But then you think, what about Palestine? What about Sudan, Congo? All of these other countries going through oppression themselves. So it just felt a bit sketchy to me. Like what's going on in Gaza. The flag with the blue stars is in the wrong, and their government's in the wrong, and we got to raise awareness on it, and we got to speak about it, and it does make AFTV look controversial, look bad, and there's even Arsenal fans on my comments in my video saying boycott them, can't watch them anymore. They're doing this, they're doing that, and I hear it. I can't blame them anymore. How many times are they going to be controversial? How many times are they going to do something wrong in the media and make themselves look silly? Okay, Saeed has gone on to defend Robbie, and fair enough, And credit to Saeed, the reaction was absolutely sensational. It was absolutely class. Like his maturity was absolutely phenomenal, and he can say what he wants to say after. He can say what he wants to say and have those feelings. He's entitled to. Even in the circumstances of what we're talking about here. This guy, Jeremy Corbyn, well-known politician, he has been speaking up about Palestine ever since he became a Labour MP. Yet, the British media have called him an anti-Semite as he ran to become a Prime Minister against David Cameron. They called him anti-Semitic for preaching free Palestine. And then even then on the weekend, it's uncomfortable. It's not good. Like, we have a roof. We should be grateful. We shouldn't be like supporting what this country or this nation is doing. We should be condemning it. And what Saeed has done, like, people are saying he's putting his channel at risk. But the morals are there. The morals are there. And even then, you go on to the media result, right? A guy stood on the Big Ben for 16 hours for the freedom of Palestinians. And that takes a lot of balls. But no, everybody wants to moan and get angry and this. And it's like, it's brave. It's brave. Got arrested for it today. Like, what's going on with the freedom of speech in this country? I wanted to know who this guy was, because he'll be on the media, he'll be talking shit, he'll be cussing out United for playing like Ipswich, which is in itself cussing out Ipswich because they got to defend, they got to survive in the league. They don't have enough quality to beat teams by playing expansive football. Like, they can't the way we do. And he's gone on to mock people and say this and say that. But I looked at his LinkedIn profile. Right? He has a LinkedIn profile. As I searched Aftv Julian. Right? This guy, I'm not joking, right? This is his LinkedIn profile. Director of TES, Uptime Strategies Limited, he's directing that. But then you look into managing director of Golden Eye International. What is Golden Eye International, you ask? A UK company set up in 2008 to distribute the films of Bend Over Productions. I don't get it! This guy, right here. I said you got guys that run companies on AFTV, bro. Mad. I don't know what to say anymore. Like I said, man, the badge itself, it shouldn't be condemned. People should have the right to wear a badge, to be preaching about watermelons, to be talking about it in the news and condemn what's been going on. You have a freedom of speech, a freedom of expression to call it out for what it is. Look, if I see the Israeli badge and I'll see it and I'll be like, look, why are you wearing that badge? But if the person actually says to me, look, I don't like what they're doing over there, I'm not going to go out there and cuss the guy out, am I? I'm going to be like, look, fair enough, you understand it. You know, the people that have Israeli heritage, they're not solely responsible for what their prime minister is doing. But if they do condemn what's going on and they call themselves out, like I will right now for saying Cyprus and England, right, and Turkey, they're not perfect. Keir Starmer, what he's doing, he ain't doing right. You look at what Turkey have done, like with the Cyprus, looking into doing like it's not. England are part of the responsibility. But yeah. In general, right? But like doing this research made him even dislike him even more, right? But the fact of the matter is, he makes Arsenal fans insufferable. Some of the stuff he comes up with, he'll mock other teams, then cry when he gets mocked. You know, he'll talk about Haaland, is he actually great and whatnot, which is all funny in context of things. But he makes Arsenal fans seem like they have an excuse for everything. I know I'm not perfect. I come up with so many excuses, reasons, defending Arteta and whatnot. But this guy literally drains me as an Arsenal fan. He literally drains me. The fact that I support the same club as him is draining. And he makes me want to go to Lee Gunner's house and wipe his glasses for him. That's how annoying this guy is. The same guy that said we don't need a striker after a game being proved wrong. And for me, it's just not good enough. And it's if you got brands and they are, condemning what's going on with Pala and they don't want the controversy, I'm not gonna be that angry at it. But the job of a football fan channel is to talk about Arsenal and then be impartial about everything else. I wouldn't want a country, a Jewish country, a Christian country, to be going through trauma caused by other countries. I wouldn't want that. And but yeah, like one thing I will also add is I'm glad that people have raised awareness of it. Saeed did say, like, I wanted to raise awareness. I want people to criticize Julian for what has been said, and he deserves a lot of criticism because what he said is simply unacceptable. In total, Julian, insufferable, shouldn't be interrupting the video, pointing the badge, absolutely disgraceful. Poor from Robbie. But Robbie has to do something about it. That's just how I see it. If you're gonna, this is an opportunity for Aftv to grow their Muslim fan base, right? To gain a bit of respect from Muslim Arsenal fans. Gotta call it out. You gotta call it out. You wanna be repping Jamaica, the Black Lives Matter, what Ty does, you gotta represent Palestine. You gotta represent everything. So, or at least be impartial to it, you know. But yeah, like, credit to Saeed. You know, people are losing their lives, and Julian's out there mocking the badge, like mocking what the badge stands for. It's absolutely outrageous. But I hope you've enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed the context I've given. Appreciate everyone showing the love provided. I don't want to hate on Aftv. I don't like it when Arsenal fans get mocked, but it's hard for me to keep defending them. I'm tired, Robbie. In a bit, people. In a bit. Whoa. In a bit, people. In a bit. I'm out.